just got up. I got our daughter's stuff for camp, and that is ready to go. She's already pretty much eaten her breakfast. She is determined to help me with my check-in today, so we'll see how that goes. I'm gonna put my suit on and do my check-in. I am trialing my show day look today. It's crazy because I woke up, I haven't been in forever, at 105.2, which is good because this is gonna be very accurate. I wanted to be like 105.5, 105.6, 105.2, nothing wrong with that. Let's see how I look at this weight. And I'm definitely doing a refeed. I just don't know how I'm gonna approach that tomorrow until I wake up tomorrow. So I just mixed my first cup of water, and this is my show cup. If I ever lose it, I'm gonna cry. I'm just kidding. I actually bought it at the North Carolina seminar because I forgot a shaker cup, and I just love this one. It's so cute. But anyway, I did half a scoop of the Nutrex Research Creatine for Women, which I love, and I did like a half a scoop, 3/4 scoop of pre-workout. This is what I do on show day. We're gonna run it. This is my caffeine for the day. I don't drink coffee. If I was a coffee drinker, I probably wouldn't do this, but also my body's just used to it every day. So anyway, we're gonna run it. Let's go. Alrighty, so I am 20 minutes late from my first meal, which not good because I meant to get this done and already eating by 9, but whatever. Don't mind my dishes over here. I washed those last night. Washing my hands. Gonna make meal 1. So I am kind of used to eating like a little bit later on my rest days, like 9 or 9:30. So it's not like out of the norm for me. So I'm going to eat now because I don't want to have too many meals before I go on stage. My plan is 4 meals. I've already put them in my app. They're pretty even here. Most of the protein's in the morning, and then I taper that down. So I'm gonna do my cream of rice. So I'm gonna weigh that out. So I'm gonna do 40 grams. So tomorrow, perfect. So tomorrow I'm going to do more carbs around my workouts. I'm just gonna do some extra cream of rice tomorrow and no cardio. I'm gonna do my usual lift, which is legs, and Friday, I'm gonna bump my carbs up by 10 grams and maintain there. And then on the day-to-day basis, I'm gonna pull back a little bit on steps. So I do 12,000 steps a day now, and I will do probably 11,000. Not positive yet. I'm gonna just see how it goes, but that's, in my mind, that's the plan. So for the show day, I am doing a little bit less fats in the morning. And then as I get later in the day, I'm going to bump up the fats. So I'm just doing 5 grams of fat for meal 1, 34 carbs, and 22 protein. So I'm gonna do my ground chicken breast. So typically I would do whey, but I'm not doing whey today for my practice run for competition. So I'm doing ground chicken. And by the way, this skirt thing has shorts, so. All right, so for ground chicken, I'm just doing, let's see, I'm doing 2 ounces. Do-be-do-do-do. I'm gonna miss my protein today. I am doing 50 grams less protein today, just for, because show day I don't need to eat 130 grams of protein on show day. All right, so going to do that. Heat this up. And I'm getting 5 fat from almond butter. And I do the flavored almond butter. That is like the one thing I've done all season, so I'm sticking to it. And then I'm going to add my salt, which is normal. Okay, so probably gonna salt the chicken because it's gonna taste like trash if I don't. So, and I'll put 2 in here. So I did 5, which is my normal. I did realize I did not plug in my supplements for sodium, so make sure I'm gonna put that in there. So, bon appetit. And I will check. I've got a call in 30 minutes, so I'm gonna eat and work. After that call, I'll take some pictures and see how I'm looking. Just took my pictures at 11:15, so that was a good amount of time between my first meal and some fluids. I'm gonna write all those notes down, and looking good so far. Looking good so far. Definitely fuller. Definitely helps me convince myself that 105 might not be bad, considering the fullness, especially after eating and drinking, is there. So I am going to, I have another call at 11:30. I'm going to eat at 12. I have another posing call later, not at 12:30, so that's good. So then I will take new pictures. Let me see my calendar. Today. So I'll be able to take my pictures before that posing call. So I'll probably take them at 1:45. And then I got the posing call to 2:30. And then I'll eat at 3. All right? Yes, 3 o'clock. And then I will take pictures right before my meal at 5. And then my next pictures will be for 7 o'clock for my show. So let's see. I'm really hoping this all works out so I don't have to do it again. So that's my plan so far. So far, so good. We're only 1 down. Let's see what we can do. And this will help me determine if I should eat less on show day or keep it the same or more. I'm like a little nervous. It's too much food because I'm like spot on. But your body processes food, so. And I've been sitting around like I would on show day working. I wouldn't be working, but I'd be sitting around. All right, back to work. Just got done another posing client. I did my check-in photos after another meal. So I took them at like 1:55 and my meal was like 12:20 and put them here. So I actually really like this look. My weight is 107.2 and I had additional water. So we are finishing up this cup now. There's 18 fluid ounces in here per cup. So I will be done 18 times 2, what is it, 36 fluid ounces. So a little bit less than I had originally planned, but I've been looking good. So I like the plan. I think it's working really well. In the past, I've done much higher water intake and it just didn't work well for me. So I'm going to drink this and I'm probably going to do a little bit more past this, but I'm writing down those notes and I've got one more meal. I'm literally duplicating the meals. I made a quick switch today. I've been liking the cream of rice like so much that I changed out meal 3 from rice to cream of rice again. And it's just literally duplicating the same meals that I've had already, but I am pulling down the protein 1 more ounce off. So it's just a very little small amount of protein. And that's because I don't really want that protein sitting in my stomach for getting on stage. So say I'm gonna go on stage at like 7, that's giving me at least 4 hours to digest that chicken. I'm thinking it's going to be a little bit later than that, but anyway, at least there'll be like 4 to 5 hours from eating a protein source. And then my last meal at 5 o'clock is going to be my normal meal that I like to have around 2 hours out. Once again, I have no idea if I'm going to go on stage at 7. Might be 7:30, might be 8, but at least it's fuel. I want to continue to keep carbs in to keep me full. But that meal is going to be rice and almond butter. It's the one I always have before stage, so I didn't change that. And also the cream of rice is what I always have. So I haven't really changed the meals. I'm just having a little bit more protein than I normally would, but I am using ground chicken instead of chicken breast. I have eliminated beef a while ago, and my digestion and just like my stomach just has been better. I definitely will return to having beef in my off season, but I've been enjoying not having beef. I used to love always having beef. I noticed like the discomfort, so I switched to 96 lean ground beef. And even with that, it hasn't been great. And I had it like during my period week a couple weeks ago, and it was okay. I had it for a couple days, but I was like, kind of like, I don't really even feel like I need to have this. Now, it doesn't mean I don't want a steak or a burger post-show. Definitely will do that. But yeah, for prep, I'm good. Like, I don't really feel like I need it. So far, so good with this plan. I'm very excited about it. I'm hoping, fingers crossed, it all works out, that I just remain super tight and full so I can, put it to rest and just finish out the next 2 weeks for prep and not worry about show day. Can enjoy, the moments. I've been sitting around a lot. I don't even know where my steps are. Let's see. I'm at 1,100 steps today, which honestly is great because I think this is going to be good for me anyway, like having a full rest day like this. I haven't had a full rest day like this in a minute. So I'm hoping I nail it today because, I want to get some movement in next week during my rest days and all of that. And this is a great way though to duplicate a show day because you sit, you get your hair and makeup done, you lay down, you're not doing too much on show day. So this is perfect. Obviously your adrenaline's going to go up. So you're going to burn a little bit more calories, like thinking about the show and stressing, but yeah, I'm really happy about it. So I'm going to plug my data in. I am tracking all of my data, my pictures, putting them side by side, taking notes. So I have all of that. I'm going to send over some posing videos to this client I just wrapped up with. I'm going to write out some workout updates before I have to leave in an hour to go pick up my daughter. I will take pictures when I get back
from picking her up to see how the 3 o'clock meal processes and the fluid intake. And then I'll have that 5 o'clock. It's a smaller carb meal, but it's a bit higher fat meal. I'll see how that looks. And then at 7, I'm just going to do 7 o'clock. I will have my pump up snack and use the bands to pump up. So actually I'll probably take the pictures at 7:30. I think that's going to be best. And then that's a wrap. So I'm excited to see how it all turns out. But I'm happy I'm doing this now, and it's like as close as I can get to a show day with the rest and you know, timelines and all of that. So we'll see. Let's hope for the best. All right, so I just did a little pump up, and I'm going to take my pictures now. It is 7 o'clock. And we'll see what we got for the end results. All right, so hopefully this is what I can actually duplicate on show day, but I'm feeling really good about it. Like, yes, yes, yes. Show you guys the end result, all meals, everything in by showtime. Now, obviously there's gonna be a variance in time from 5 to like 7, 7:30, 8. But this is going to be sufficient to be full enough for the night show, but also not watery. And my biggest concern was looking watery. So I have nailed it. And it also looks like 105 is a good spot for me to wake up. And yeah, I am so happy because now I can kind of let that out of my mind that I'm able to duplicate this by just keeping these meals in check, the amount of water I had in check. I did do less water than planned. I was going based upon how I was looking and made some adjustments. So happy, so happy. Yes, freaking did it, man. Yeah, okay, now it'll be even cooler if I can do it on show day and like get rewarded for it. So yes, so happy, so happy, yes. All right, so let's get into it. I had 4 meals today and my total macros were a 39 fat, 146 carbs, and protein, it says 90, but I think I added in, yeah, it's not 90. I ended up having 70 grams of protein today. I will be having 90. And so actually I had 140 carbs because I added in, I'm like, I'm gonna need a regular meal. Like I have just been eating almond butter, cream of rice. Yeah, this is pretty much what I've eaten all day. So I'm like, and some chicken, ground chicken. So I'm gonna have chicken breast and some vegetables. I just made the chicken actually. My daughter just had some. So it's on the stove. So I'm gonna go and do that. I am beat, I am tired. I'm gonna have some water. I have to go look at my bottle and what I finished at. So I think 36, probably like 42 fluid ounces. Freaking fire, dude, like nailed it. My sodium intake was 2,000, I believe. Let me see. Yeah, 2,300. So nailed it. So excited. So excited. But yeah, you guys, I love this stuff. This is my jam. This is why I love competing, because I like the process. And I love coaching because I love the process. And y'all just need to commit and I can get you guys ready. So anyway, I'm super excited. Thank you guys for following along my peak day trial. 2 weeks out. 2 weeks out. And new low weight, 105.2. Yeah, let's follow up with tomorrow and see how I look in the morning. and go get a leg workout in, and then go to the beach to get some content for Wolfpack. So that's on the agenda for tomorrow, and exactly 2 weeks out tomorrow. So exciting. Time is flying, but I have like a sense of relief now knowing exactly what I'm gonna do on show day. So heck yes. Good morning. So I just took new check-in pictures today to see how I'm looking after yesterday, and I look better today than I did yesterday morning. Same weight, 105, like 105.2, 105.4. I definitely don't want to lose more. I think I've got the right amount of fullness, right amount of conditioning. So I am going to do my high day. I am going to do 75 more carbs today, which is 300 calories. It's going to come from my normal foods, rice products, cream of rice, stuff like that. I'm going to run that today. I'm not going to do the step mill. I am going to get most of my steps in. And then I'm going to head to the beach actually and grab some content for the new Wolfpack bag, which is called Shark Bite, which I thought was perfect. And it's actually not far from the gym. So I've packed up a little suit to put on, and I'm going to pack my bag for that and get the content to do that after I hit the gym. So I am going to hurry up and go make a couple meals. I'm going to make a meal to eat, a meal for after my workout, especially since I'm doing the high carbs. And I'm also gonna go see if I can get into the eye doctor this afternoon. My scratch is gone, but like I was reading on the internet, like you still shouldn't put your contact in because you don't want to introduce bacteria in on that eye. You want to make sure it's like completely like scratch free because you don't want an eye infection. I'm like, I sure don't. Just tired of my glasses. So I'm going to try to get in there today, and if not, definitely tomorrow. Definitely, hopefully before the weekend, because I am tired of these glasses, and I hope she's like, oh, you're good. Because I looked at my eye, obviously from afar. I'm not an eye doctor. It's gone, like it's fine now. And I'm hoping it was actually like literally nothing, and it was just red from pressure, because it never hurt, and there was no symptoms except for redness. I didn't even know it was red until I looked in the mirror like 4 hours after, and I still had my contacts in. So anyway, that's the drama of that. Also drama of my hand. It is getting better. I swear, I hope I have no injuries the week of Tampa Pro. So 2 weeks out today. Crazy. So I'm feeling good. This next week I want to focus on more posing. But I'm going to reduce one cardio session a week. So it'll be 4 times instead of 5 times, 15 minutes. My carbs are 160 starting tomorrow. I moved them up by 10. That is where I was in between shows, but somehow gained weight. But I think it was just all of the going out to eat, like picking at snacks, eating a little bit more relaxed. Because my macros, minus the fats, my carbs are going to be the same. My output would have been the same, but I think I'm going to pull down steps just a hair, and I'm pulling off a little bit of cardio. So it's kind of funny, but that's my plan because I want to maintain in this weight. I don't want to drop continuous weight. So I want to maintain here. I'm not trying to put weight on. So it's just going to be this like ebb and flow of pull back, push, just to make sure I'm staying in this range. So that's the plan. I'm sticking to it. I'm probably not going to actually record my lower body day. You guys, I literally do the same thing. So it's nothing new. It's the same workout that I posted probably not too long ago. So I'm going to do that, grind this out, wrap this episode up. Hope you guys had a great time. I don't know. I don't even know if it's like really that interesting. If you have any questions, drop them below. If you're interested in coaching, let me know. And I will be taking new clients in August. I am not taking clients the last week of July. I am just working with my current clients the last week of July. So if you're interested in working together, August, we can get started. Follow me on socials, Be Shay Fit. Use my discount code Be Shay. Save yourself some money on my favorites. And I'll talk to you guys next time.